Hey guys, what's up? My name is Elizabeth and welcome back to my YouTube channel. So you may or may not notice that I've gone back to my old format using my phone, and the reason for that is because of internet speed. The only way I can upload videos is either through my phone or utilizing someone else's internet, because I don't have internet except through my phone, not even really hotspot, which is very limited, which I try to only use for very important things like, paying bills practically. And so that's why I am currently using my camera. And I'm hoping that the content is still able to be received without having the visual and the auditory be so much a distraction and not as high quality, I guess. To me personally, it doesn't bother me, but I'm not the viewer, so I just hope that it's okay doing it like this. So anyhow, today is January 28th, and so it's been quite some time since I've actually done a Wifey update video. I did try to do one last week, but my brain was just so brain fogged, I just could not really do it, and so honestly, that video probably won't see the light of day. And so I'm going to try to remember what I might have said in the last video and kind of just combined it as a 2-week Wifey update. Okay, so last week I think one of the things I talked about is dealing with the aspect of paper on my desk. I'm the type of person who really hates paperwork. I have been taught if it's on your desk, get it off your desk and onto someone else's desk. But sometimes that doesn't happen. Sometimes you can't do that because you don't have enough information. And so you have to work with kind of like dealing with that anxiety of, oh my goodness, it's on my desk, I need to get it off my desk, but I don't have the information, or if I do something, I'll rush into it, and I'm going to make a mistake because I have yet been given the right information. And so that's just something I have to work on and dealing with. Another thing is just, there's so many unexpected things in the future, or things you know that's going to happen, just like paperwork, but you just can't do anything about it because you don't have enough information to be able to plan that future out. So yeah, another thing is life is very unexpected. Last week it rained tremendously, so I really struggled to try to keep up with laundry because I have to dry the clothes outside, and so that was really tough. And because last week it was really raining and it was super cold, so it was raining and then it been cold, and so it kind of just really affected my mood. And so that's really what I want to talk about this week, because this week I've been feeling a lot better. And so I just really want to talk about, sometimes the weather actually does change your mood to a certain extent. I mean, there's a lot of other factors that can change your mood, but sometimes just being able to go outside again without it being completely freezing. And again, I know I live in Florida, so all you northerners who are going to laugh at me for saying that it was really cold outside, please bear with me. But to me, it was cold outside, so I avoided the outside. I did try to go outside, but it just wasn't the same when the sun's out and it's shining and it's warm. And so, yeah, weathers can really change your mood. And so I think that is really important to remember, and it's a good aspect to life. There's certain times in your life where it's like the weather. It's cold, it's raining, but the sun will come out again. And for those who might be, affected by the weather when it comes to all moods, just know that the sun is going to shine again someday, somehow. So yeah, thing that I've kind of just learned this week is that sometimes you do have to set back or figure out another way to do something that you're trying to do. For instance, last week I realized that trying to post things on the internet is really hard when you don't have internet. So how can I do that? So I had to find a different avenue to be able to release. I think another thing that I really learned this week is just trying to reach out to communities. There's so many things that we go through that other people have gone through before us, and so just trying to reach out and make those communities. And so my husband and I have been really trying to make a community with our church community as well. One thing that just really became a revelation to me, honestly, is just that sometimes in life we think support means supporting someone in their success, but we also need to realize we need to be supporting them through their failures. And what does that mean? I think as a husband and a wife, and specifically the wife, who is supposed to be the helpmate, who's supposed to be the supporter to help support her husband, you know, we can be there, you know, only for supporting, like, oh, he did a good job, oh, he did that. But when he fails, we're nowhere in sight. We're nowhere to be there for him through that. You know, because I think a lot of times we don't learn that. We don't see that. We only see people being there for the success and not for the failures. And so I think as wives, we need to learn to be there for his failures. We don't need to be throwing him, you know, under the truck as much as maybe we're embarrassed about what happened, because we also have emotions as well. But if we truly are one, we're one in success and we're one in failure as well. So that's a lesson I learned, and that's a lesson I've also made a huge mistakes in before. And so that's just something I wanted to share with you. So yeah, that's it for this week. So I just really hope these wifey update videos are just encouraging, honestly, to show a newly wife to someone who also might be a newly wife, or maybe these videos will become old and might be helpful for newly wives who, you know, want to see what it's like. And, you know, just tidbits I learn along the way. So, yeah, that's Wifey Update. Not sure what number I'm on, but next week I'll probably figure out what number I'm on. So with that being said, thank you so much for watching. God bless, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!